Chickadee check check mic check.
At least.
Mic check.
You're
Yep,
good.
here.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch any of that. I didn't catch any of that. So Tenzi, it's your turn. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Yeah.
No worries. So he just broke off his conversation with Shandrak to ask if we're planning on taking some downtime, and it sounds like we want to go to Enervia City, where some people want to go to Enervia City. But I would have to go back. I want to go back, and I wanted to go back to my monastery, so I could consecrate the altar,
Yeah.
and then Chandra could get training in my monastery at the same time, right?
And Fenmar wants to go with you to Mingdao because that's much closer to Elistar than Enervia City is.
Yeah, um, and there is a temple to Isis in Enervia City too, so there's that for those who might be so inclined.
Yeah.
That'll be very useful, Dante says. Yeah.
And then also, Varen very much wants to go to Elistar.
You missed that. He said that he was planning on learning from Thalion, and last we saw Thalion, he said he was going with Adolf to Enervia City. So yeah, he knows that's where he wants to go.
To Elistar?
Oh, to Elistar. Sorry, I thought Thalion was in Enervia City last we heard. Okay. Let's go to Elistar. We can go to Elistar.
And Ryer also speaks up. It's like, do you think I'll be able to borrow that book from your boss and try to figure out these spells, and maybe in that library in Mingdao, or maybe on the Ivory Dagger?
To who?
I was just saying that. Ryer is just kind of speaking out loud
To who?
to the group, to Chandrak.
Oh, to Chandrak?
Yes.
Okay. And as soon as Varen speaks up about going to Elistar, Fenmar says, "Hey, that's where I want to go. Can I go with you instead of going to Mingdao?"
Fine.
Right on. Okay. So the party's gonna split up now into 3 cities.
Yeah, like
Right.
if we wanna, if we wanna kind of like hand wave that we all took as many dimensional foldings as we could and all moved the treasure to the Ivory Dagger and divided it and whatnot.
Yeah, because it's you've got Tenzi and Varen are the ones able to cast it.
Yeah, I can get 4 if I need to.
And Baron can get 4.
Okay.
So I'd say between all of those we can have treasure.
Yeah.
And now we have some strong people. Yeah, like it's.
Yeah, Varen, all he needs to do is cast it twice, and he can take everyone who wants to go to Enervia City first. You know, everyone can step through, and then cast it again to go to Elistar with Fenmar. And then Tenzi's group, plus Chandrak and company, all wanted to go to Mingdao, correct?
And Dante as well. There's a temple of Isis there.
Okay.
Also, I was wondering if
Dante is going with
Enervia City.
going to Enervia City with Varen's group. So the only 2 people that step through 2 portals or 2 dimensional foldings are Varen and Fenmar. Everyone else steps through once.
Also, I'd like to try to. Chandrak would like to ask Airdrin to go with the group of people to Enervia, and give him like the description of like my follower that I met, so like Erdrin can pick up the helmet of telepathy for me.
Oh, okay.
And the Enervia City group will also want to grab a kind of all together now. Oh, like get Brondred's body, so that when Dante is able to use the rod again, we can resurrect Brondred.
In Enervia City?
Yeah, because that's
Okay.
where Dante and the rod are going.
Okay, go ahead and drop Brindred's corpse on the map right now, and we'll roll his resurrection survival, and I will subtract the appropriate amount of charges. He was a fighter,
Yeah.
but a dragon. So, fighter is 2 charges, and dragon is going to be 4. So that's a total of 6 charges for him.
Good. Brondred would want to go to Enervia City anyway, because that's where his horde is.
Yeah. Although he doesn't have much to add to it right now. Just the stuff that you guys got in the daimyo's homestead.
He's gonna shake out a bunch of coins and stuff, lighten the load.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dante. You really saved the day.
It's nothing.
All right. And then, where does everyone want to meet up once the week is past?
Oh, good question.
I was also what I kind of wanted to do is maybe we can meet in Mingdao because I wanted to go back to my followers there because I asked them to investigate about the I believe the Nozira ninjas and like the books and any like further information. So maybe they like have some information for us.
I was just about to suggest Mingdao because the other copy we know the location of is in the Shogun stronghold, which I think is not incredibly far from Mingdao.
I think we still got work to do in Mingdao.
I think so too.
Okay.
Oh, and during this downtime, Asher is also going to wait for a windy day and scatter the ashes of the book we burned. Oh, and before we leave, sorry, one more thing before we leave. She will say, now that Natar's back, she will say to Chandrak, she says, hey, the book you have in your chest, we, have reason to believe that that's not a really safe place to keep it. Do we want to pull it out? Do we want to, I don't know if we want to just go ahead and destroy it, if we've gotten all the use out of it that we can, or if we want to give it back to Anatar to hold.
That's true. Yeah, I think. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I think Anatar should hold it for now.
Okay. Put that book back on his inventory, unless it's already been snatched in the time it's been in the astral plane.
All right. So, I'm gonna go ahead and add high mastery. Oh wait, no. Yeah, with go ahead and roll an intelligence check
Varen?
for Varen. Yeah. All right. So he comes back a high master of the longsword.
Sweet.
So I need to add. One, two, three. Longsword. High mastery.
Should I
And
deduct some treasure from his inventory for this training?
no. Thalion trains him for free. That is Panoplia Central, I think. Nope. Panoplia East. Elistar. Sally and Hollyothrun. Alright. And High Mastery. Alright, so it's hashtag attack dash high dash mastery. And show as token action longsword high mastery. There you go. So if you deselect this token and reselect, it should
I see it
have
on there.
longsword high mastery. There you go. And then was there anyone learning? There was someone else learning something, right?
Wire
Sure, one.
trying to do the bardic notation for read magic.
And that was read languages check.
Yes. I
Okay.
think that's what we agreed on.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll his read languages. And it was what, 100 GP per week or 200 GP per week?
Something like that. I forget. Actually, did it say?
Yeah, it did.
Yep, 100 GP a week.
Oh, it even
Nice.
says it right there.
Oh.
Yeah. Bard level 10, translating read magic to bardic notation. 1 success, translating a spell from wizard notation to bardic notation requires 1 week and 100 GP of materials. So, just go ahead and deduct 100 GP from his sheet. And he has Read magic. And now no longer needs to use bardic translation. You just read the magic, roll to learn the spell as if you were a wizard, and kablooey. You got it.
So much better.
Okay, and then Tenzi needed a check to build his altar, right?
To consecrate it, yep. It's a 5% chance per level. So at level 12, 60% chance.
All right, go ahead and roll a D100. Unless did I make a macro for that?
I think so.
Let's see. Is there priest abilities? Find class priest. Wow. Yeah, just go ahead and roll D100, and I'll have to make an altar consecration macro some other time.
So then, if I fail, I have to spend another week, and then I get an extra 5% chance to try again.
And you only have 1 week right now, so it's gonna have to be either now it happens, or you're gonna have to start over some other time.
Yep.
Yeah. D1100.
Woo! Made it.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, it takes that whole week to consecrate it, but you succeed, and you don't have enough time to do anything with it. It's like,
Yep.
you succeed the next morning. You you have to go, or whatever, or that night. That night you got to go. And then who else had business that required rolls?
Asher needs to train with a trainer.
Okay, that one doesn't require any rolls. You just
Yeah, he's
pay.
got to deduct the gold.
Yeah, what was it? The 1,500 gold and
1,600, yeah.
1,600. Yeah, and you gain level 16.
Sweet.
Yep. Do you have enough for 17?
No.
Okay.
My rough plan is that I'm not close to 17, but I'm not super far. Probably by the end of the next dungeon I will be. And then maybe after hitting 17 I can train and then use the book.
And of course you get another, what is it? 15 discretionary points, or was it 30? 30. Yep, 30 points. And you're able to raise your percentage chances above 100, so that you can kind of overcome difficulties, penalties, and whatnot. But rolling 96 or higher is always a fail, no matter what. It just having more than 100% allows you to overcome penalties and shit, like picking locks, like really complicated locks present some pretty hefty penalties. I think it's up to minus 50% for like a masterwork lock. So it kind of behooves you to have, you know, some good equipment maybe, and over 100% in your check.
I'll put 15 into
And I still haven't
locks.
finished redoing the thief checks, because I wanted to kind of
And
account
into
for equipment.
shadows. 5 and move silently.
Yeah, I did do pick locks though. That was the one that I did get finished, and it works correctly depending on what you use to pick or the method that you use to pick.
2 HP.
Oh yeah, do that stuff at the end of the session.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And what was I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, also, if it's all right, we'll deduct gold from Asher Mombosa for a like a good lockpick set. Just say that they're like restocked and whatnot.
Yeah, Asher is in Enervia City, correct? Yeah, you'd be able to buy thief stuff there.
Excellent. Thank you.
And then I will move Fenmar to Elistar. Fenmar and Company. Panoplia East. Okay. There's a lot of characters that have retired to Elistar. There's Fenmar, Illuvio, Hatterai, Cobb, Thalion, Marion, Allendale, Flibbert Glibbit, Peril, Aurum, and Thordak. It's a lot of retired characters.
It's like
Oh,
the
those I
Sun
never
City.
met.
It's like the what?
It's like the Sun City of Solynod Hex.
Yeah.
It's Florida.
Right. It is definitely the Florida of the Forever Forest. I'll put it that way. A lot of these characters probably don't belong in an elvish city, but like Flibbert, but his entire race was kind of genocided by the party. He was
Holy shit!
he was like, because he's a frogman. What are they called?
Bullywug?
Bullywug, and they kind of freed him. He was like a war criminal or something to the to the Bullywugs, and they had him incarcerated, and the party freed him because he was incarcerated by the enemy. So they were like, enemy of my enemy is my friend type of thing.
Okay.
And he followed the party around for a while until they ended up in Elistar. And kind of took refuge there. All right. Okay, so was there any other business during the week?
Um, if there are any merchants who are selling gems, like in our respective areas,
Oh
uh,
yeah. Yeah, go ahead
would
and
like to
the
trade in some shit.
okay, so one caveat is the people who went to Enervia City, yes,
Huh?
they sell in Enervia City they sell diamonds and who's from Enervia City? Jim's from Enervia City.
Is he? I think he's from Grona. Oh, we did meet him in Nervia City. You're right.
Okay, so Homeland. Oops. Enervia City. In Panoplia. Okay. So in Enervia City, they sell diamonds for 5,000 GP, sapphires for 1,000 GP, and amethysts for 100 GP. They also sell full plate mail in Enervia City, and that, as far as you guys know, is the only place where they sell full plate mail. You can get plate mail, regular plate mail, pretty much in any civilization that's Panoplian civilization. And then full plate and field plate are like in the same category. The only place you know of is in Enervia City. And then they
There
sell
is
diamonds, sapphires, and amethysts.
a transaction fee for that, right? Like each gem you lose like % or something.
No, not
Okay.
gems. Money changing, yeah, but buying gems is different. So they don't
Okay.
lose value, and yeah, if their worth is 5,000 GP, you can get 5,000 GP back. I just use it as essentially another echelon of money.
Awesome.
But if you were to switch from, gold to like Electrum or something,
Oh, okay.
there would be, it's like a 1% fee or something like that. And in Mingdao, Mingdao is kind of a holy city, so they don't really do gem. There's no jewelers there, and Elistar, I mean, they don't have jewelers in Elistar. There's like jewelry, but there's no jeweler. There's kind of a special store that is for elves only or people who have shown their worth, where you can buy elvish equipment. So, like elven plate mail is available to anyone who has followers because they're famous. And then anyone who has actually helped the elves, which would be like the older characters like Anatar. So, and then of course anyone who is an elf would be welcome to buy
Oh,
from there.
and well, all right. I don't mean to keep adding things, but yeah, there is something else I would like to do if I may. Um, the uh transparent the stones of the transparent golden color that Asher failed her appraisal on. Once she uh improves her skills, she would want to try to appraise those again.
Oh yeah, once she gained a level, right?
Which we'll do at the, I guess, next session. So no worries right now.
Did she keep them on her?
Yeah, she distributed them to the party, but in the uh, I had posted was that there was an appraisal fail, so everyone should have one, but they don't know what it's worth.
Oh, okay. So you could appraise the one that you have. So go ahead and go ahead and roll.
Right? And she will
And
just
then
tell
I
me
don't
when she sees them.
yeah, I don't know what treasure hoard that's from. You got to tell me.
Yeah, let me roll this real quick, and I will. And that did come from the 10. Garisto Treasure 9, which was in the northeast, where we had our big battle.
The spiral room. Northwest. What was the description of the gems?
5 stones, transparent golden color.
Okay, they're amber and they're worth 100 GP each.
All right, thank you.
And then Shandrak, he sent his one of his intel teams on a mission in Mingdao to find out something about Nozira Ninja. Shandrak, you there? Okay, we'll have a 3-minute break. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a 3-minute break. Hopefully Shandrak will be back by then. 3 minutes and we'll be back. All right, here we go. 3 minutes starting now. I'm back. We've got 20 seconds left.
I'm here.
Okay. Is Shandrak back? Shandrak, are you there?
Hello?
Hey.
Hey. Sorry, my connection was a little funky for a second.
Okay. We just had a 3-minute break while you were out.
Oh, perfect.
Is Dante there?
Oh yeah.
And Tenzi is there?
Yep.
Okay. So it sounds like we're all back. All right. So what was the intelligence mission that you sent your Ming Dao team on?
Yeah, so I should have went back to double check, but I'm pretty sure I wanted to get more information on the Nozira Ninja Clan, like where they are, so maybe like and what they're about, because we know where the palace of the Shogun is, so that'll be pretty easy to find. So, but we need to find where the ninjas are if they have the book.
Okay. Weird. Alright, hopefully that works. All right. So they find out that it was one of the Nozira clan that originally assassinated the Empress, Ushas. And it was the Shogun who bribed them to do so. At the time, he was like a prominent daimyo and the Nozira ninja. It's pronounced Nozira. Nozira. They're like from eastern Adria. And they're traditionally farmers from the lands around the capital in East Adria. So that's the new capital. The old capital is it's Hang Mai. That's in central.
Oh, that's the old one.
Yeah, that's the old capital, Hang Mai. That one's in central Adria.
What's the name of the eastern capital?
It is. Shide High.
So the clan you said lives around that capital.
Yeah.
Jack nods and says, "Good work" to Colt and oh god, who was the other girl?
So Shide High is the capital city of the Adrian Empire. And it's located in eastern Adria. So that would be near the coast.
Is that the same capital that the Shogun is at?
The only capital where the Shogun is
Oh,
at.
right.
The old capital is no longer the capital, right?
Yeah, right. So.
Okay. All right. Is there any other business that was handled during that week?
Oh, I mean, Dante's got some stuff to do, but I don't think he needs to roll for any of it, does he?
As long as it doesn't have to do with his bard class.
No.
Okay. What was it?
Well, no, just going to the Temple of Isis, and
Oh, right. Yeah, you meet. I'll just sort of narrate. So you go to the Temple of Isis and you meet with Terra, the High Priestess, and ask her for permission to become an acolyte of Isis, and she basically she apprentices you as a wizard for a week, and prays with you for your priest side, and prepares you for through ritual to become an acolyte. And there's really no test. It's just like study and contemplation for a week. And then, yeah, you abandon your old ways and are now specialty priest of Isis, which is a level 1/1 um, cleric mage. And you have access to all of the cleric spheres in the player's handbook. And then I believe at level 1 you have one wizard spell slot and three or four priest spell slots because of your high wisdom.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. And I will put everybody in Mingdao. So
So yeah, I was kind of wondering if would we be able to meet up in Enervia just because I went with the Ming Dao group and I would like to like I just want to go back to Enervia so I can buy some gems and stuff like that because
is there
I didn't have
someone
the
with you
opportunity
who
to do
can
that.
cast the spell?
Well, Tenzi, right after the end of the week.
Yeah. So you'd have to ask him.
Yeah, no problem.
We could do that, and because Ashriel and Zalman would like to go to the temple so they can, so Zalman can do his tithe, and Ashriel would make a donation there as well.
So that's 2 more castings of the spell. Let's go ahead and roll the spell real quick. There was no aging from the travel before.
Sorry, just to confirm, you said it was 5,000 for diamond, 1,000 for amethyst.
1,000 for sapphire, 100 for amethyst.
5,000 for diamonds, 1,000 for sapphires, and 100 for amethysts.
Yeah, my crew is definitely gonna need to do a little exchange. So cool.
Okay, so on the way there,
Ooh.
Tenzi and Shandrak, age 2 years.
And also, well, Ashrael doesn't matter. Zalman.
Well, it was just Tenzi and Shandrak that stepped through, right?
No, it was all 4 of us.
All 4? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you age. Go ahead.
Say, yeah, they had business at the temple as well. So
Okay. Temple of Isis?
yeah, because Zalman was going to he had to do his tithing.
Okay. And then you could probably travel back to Mingdao with the rest of the group. So there was no aging from that.
Okay.
And then while I'm there, I want to meet up with Erdrin so we can get him and my helmet of telepathy back.
Yeah. You had Erdrin with you the whole time.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
you're talking
then-
about... Yeah, you sent him on a mission to get it. Okay. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Yeah,
so
he
this will be
recovers it. Yeah. So now everybody is in Mingdao. And the 2 dead characters are alive now.
Ooh.
Um... You guys left your mounts in Mingdao too, right?
We did ride in with them in there. Pretty sure that we're there.
I don't remember where you guys left your mounts. Was it Mingdao?
Did we take him to the archaeological?
No, sorry. We only took Usat and
Rockets?
Theo to the archaeological complex because it got too rough for everyone else. Theo we would have just taken back to, well, when we transferred everything to the Ivory Dagger, we would have taken Theo there, and of course Usat is R.I.P.
Yep. So go ahead and drop your current mounts on the landing page, if any.
Yeah, I think all my mounts are on the Ivory Dagger now.
So nobody has any.
Yeah, I'm
We
dropping.
left them all on the dagger. So I have the horses, so I would have left them on the dagger.
Okay, so that will take 2 more castings of dimensional folding if you want to recover them. Because the dimensional folding only opens for 1 round, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense. We would have left them there. We had some stuff to do. We didn't want to stable them.
Okay. So who steps through?
Oh.
To get the mounts.
Oh, to get the mounts. Asher and Anatar go. Then don't worry about teaching. Karangor too.
Yeah, and Chadwick will go to get his mounts.
Tenzi and Musashi.
Okay. So on the way to the Ivory Dagger. No one ages. And on the way back, well, on the way to Mingdao, no one ages.
And then for housekeeping, did you want Tenzi to chalk those off, or did Baron do those too?
I'll say Varen did them.
Okay.
And then now go ahead and drop your current mounts. And beasts of burden and whatnot. And then what's Karen Glow doing out in front like that?
I'm just looking and making sure that the horses I pull out actually are. I was making room for these horses, and I'm checking these horses to make sure that they're riding horses, not pack horses. Back momentarily.
So Karen Glow's on foot.
I got 2 more horses to check.
Looks like Dante's on foot.
Dante had borrowed a horse of somebody.
Second.
It was.
Right, now Kongor has a horse. Let's see. Ante, I currently have. Oh, actually, Chinnup goes to Karangor. Sec. Chest Out is a riding horse who is not assigned to any of my people, so Dante, you are welcome to him.
Yeah, if it's grand enough for me, that's great. Thank you.
Yes, now it sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Thank
I am done.
Yeah, and actually, if we can, I think I'll have to buy a new horse either at the pirate's lair or in Adria, just because I forgot because I have a recruit. So one of my horses is not a saddle horse; it's a pack horse. That's
For which character though?
oh for Gargamon because
Nope.
he'll be
He's
horseless.
too fucking big for a horse.
Oh, that's right. Okay, he is a big boy.
I'm trying to remember how well elephants do in Adria.
So that'll be Erdrin then as the horse.
Actually, Dante could buy an elephant. That sounds about the right size for him.
Yeah, so I have an elephant that is not at this moment assigned to anybody. I don't know how well, remember how well he did in Adria. But we can certainly give it a try, and if he doesn't do so well, we can come up with another plan. Want to do that, Chandrak?
Sure, yeah. If you well, I mean, yeah, there was
I will lend Chaucer to Gargamond.
And then does Chaucer have a platform, a war platform thingy? What's it called?
How well?
Howdah.
Yeah.
Does Chaucer have a howdah?
Yeah.
Okay, so the cool thing about a howdah is technically it's a vehicle. So while you're in the howdah, if you tie yourself to the howdah with like rope or something, or if another character holds you while you're in the howdah, holds you steady, you can cast spells while the elephant moves.
That reminds me. Can Gargamon ride in the howdah and Asher drive because she does have the elephant riding proficiency?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll put Asher there. And that means that Haldir does not have a rider, so if somebody still needs a horse, I have a free one.
Unfortunately, Ashriel is in need of a mount.
All right, Haldir for Ashriel. I'll put him here on the bottom so you can move him. Oh, actually, you can't move him. Where is Ashriel?
And then, does Dante want to buy his own elephant and drive it, or do you want to ride in the howdah on Chaucer?
I might ride in the Howdah as well, actually. Yeah, why not? He can cast
Okay.
spells and do stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's lots of different things, so I do.
Is there enough room for all three of us? That's what I'm worried about.
They're pretty big platforms, I think. You can get.
So who's driving? Who's driving?
Asher's driving.
So you're
Asher's
up.
driving.
You're up front, and I think the howdah will hold 4 people.
Well, outstanding.
It should look like a big saddle on the actual elephant.
Cool.
So she would be like up here, and Dante would be back here. Who else is riding in the howdah? Anyone else?
Gargamon.
Gargamon.
Yeah.
So go ahead and move him into it. Oh, there he is. I see him.
practically a whole mounted army.
Yeah. All right. And then chest out is not being used.
Okay. In that case, we'll just leave them on the ivory dagger to get some R&R.
Are you sure you don't want to bring it with you? I
Well,
mean,
no,
it's up to you.
Yeah. Nobody's like riding a pack horse, right? Because they're not ready for that.
I think we're good now.
All right. Yeah, we'll bring them with. That's fine. I find somebody needs a horse.
All right. So everyone meets up in Mingdao a week later. Several people with some significant upgrades. And everyone's just at the south gate, which you would use to head east. So right here. And there's like a small crowd of people waving everyone off. Waving to everyone as they move on. Let's see, Cat's Grace is going to be gone. So it's now 7 a.m. August the 10th. August 10, 11 AE 5. All right, and go ahead and roll base size initiative for me.
We're still on the I'm still on the landing page.
Oh, that's right.
Same.
Sorry. I'm gonna need to move you to Mingdao for you to be in Mingdao. There's a small gaggle of people here to see you off,
Oh, that's nice.
including Xian Chi, Lei Fan Shou, Lao Shun, Mizuko, No Ming Dao, and the crazy bastard Xian Huing.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I never.
Alright, my cat woke up and he wants to show me how upset he is that I've been gone a couple days.
That's not.
How dare you?
So Xian Huing was the librarian, right?
That's my understanding.
Oh yeah, the Wu Jun we met. Yeah.
Man, where is your house?
Oh, my house.
Yeah, you had a house.
It was right by the Wonder of Dawn.
I see it. I had to zoom out. There's his token. Okay. Uh, yeah. Okay, I never locked his token onto his sheet. Use selected token. Xian Twing. Right there. There we go. So that's his token.
Yeah, that one. That's the guy.
And you know, as you leave, Lao Shun's like, "Bye! Your visit was amazing!" And Lao Shun is like, "Huh. Come back for more of my nuts."
Bye, guys.
All right.
Thank you for your hospitality.
And Xianqi just sort of stands there and puts both palms together in a deep bow. And he actually looks at the ground, lets his eyes down to the ground as you depart the city. Well, the town. It's not really a city. It does have a wall though. All right, Dante, who is writing.
Dante.
Good.
Yeah, he's waving to his public and playing for them and shedding a tear because of the nice fond farewell they're beckoning him. And he's saying, you know, it's nice to be appreciated by somebody.
And Dante during the week had a building construction started on a building, correct? It
Yeah.
was like a an opera house type place.
Yeah, it's a multi-purpose opera house, kind of. Yeah,
That's cool.
To show his work off, the great plays of Dante.
And that was
Yeah,
in
amongst other things.
Enervia City, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll find a map for that and place it somewhere in Enervia City.
Yeah.
And we can go over like construction costs later.
Yeah, cool.
But you've contracted it, and you don't have to pay everything up front because most of the construction cost is actually paying your construction workers week by week.
Okay.
So the longer the construction takes, the more it costs. That's why, because you actually have to pay they have, it's weird. They have like, they're kind of like a union. Like they have a guild and everything. You have to deal with contractors and like all kinds of stuff during the construction. So it's not like you can just kind of have everything built in 1 week. It takes a while, but you can have things built while you're adventuring. You know, you don't have to be present for all the construction. You can hire, you know, a contractor or whatever to take care of everything for you.
Cool.
And
cool.
they'll take care of human resources stuff like payment and all that. But you do have to leave the money, like a significant amount of money behind so that they can pay all the workers. But we'll go over that in between sessions.
Cool.
But yeah, everyone, like, you've become famous and everything, so these people are cheering for basically all 4 of the PCs now. Because you're all famous adventurers at this point. I mean, look at your caravan. It's freaking like 100 feet long.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else for Dante?
No, that's cool. He's wearing a sort of what's it called, a tabard over his armor with the knot of Isis on, as he's now a dedicated follower of Isis and seeker of knowledge and power and wealth, but mostly knowledge.
Yeah. All right, Tenzi.
Tenzi shouts out to Lao Shun, good luck with rebuilding your school. And I think that's it for him. Ashriel, seeing Dante's tabard, nods in approval. I think that'll be it for us.
Oh yeah. And Asher.
Yeah, Asher is like, she doesn't mind, that people know who she is or whatever, but she's for sure used to like trying to avoid attention so she can do some shady shit. So she's kind of looking around nervously, like, okay, thanks, all right, cool, thanks, all right, bye.
And Shandrak.
I think for a little bit of theatrics, Shadrach is gonna try to kind of stop his horse in front of the elephant, and then he's going to tap his staff on it and cast a large on Chaucer.
My God.
So it'll, I think double the size of Chaucer, but I don't think he becomes gargantuan. So I think you have to be like 50 feet long or something like that to be gargantuan. I'll check. It's in the monstrous manual. 25 feet plus. So Chaucer is 11 feet tall. It becomes 22 feet tall, which is still huge. So that doesn't make him any more squares. He's still just a huge creature. But while he is 22 feet tall, he is kind of a sight to see. And the howdah grows as well. So
It's very kind of you, thank you.
as does his saddle. All right. Anything else as you guys leave the city? All right. So you kind of head out the south gate and off to the east. And the party is now right here again. And you should be able to see oh yeah, okay, the places you've gone. So that's
Grayscale for me.
Yeah.
see. Elistar. Oh, I need to turn on. Yeah, okay, Explorer mode is on. So cancel. And then put this on GM layer. Put it on Elistar. Put it onto token layer. And then back to GM layer. What? It undid it. That shouldn't be happening. Let's see. That's weird. Let's see, update only on drop. Update when token drop on. Explorer mode on, dynamic lighting on. Save changes. There we go. I think that worked. Yep. Nope. Damn it. Why did it? For some reason, Explorer mode is not working. I'll turn it off and then on again. I guess I could just go to reveal areas. Yeah, it's just not working now. Okay, that's weird. All right, so you're at Mingdao, and which way do you want to head?
Let me check my notes real quick.
Yeah, I was thinking, I mean, we know that 2 of the books are basically, well, hopefully, 2 of the books are around the Eastern Palace.
And
The
our
show.
intel tells us that's on the East Coast,
Mm-hmm.
inland by a river.
Mm-hmm.
What was that about a
So,
river?
So we think a couple of the books are near the Shogun's stronghold, which my notes say we had some intel that that stronghold is toward the East Coast, inland by a river.
Are those notes for Hang Mai?
Mm. Put it as Shogun's stronghold, but it's possible I was confused. That doesn't sound right. Then I'm sure I was just confused.
it wasn't the Eastern capital. It was on the coast, and also there was a river leading up to the palace. Or was that a different? Or was that the old capital? I remember that too. Something about a river leading into the palace.
Yeah. The old capital is at the end of a river. Or
Okay, so
sorry,
that's-
it's like on a river. So that's Hang
is
Mai.
okay. Is the Shogun stronghold from near the East Coast, or were we confused about that as well?
Okay, so Hang Mai is the old capital. That's
Huh?
where Empress Ushas ruled Adria from, right?
Or we need
She
to return
was
her.
she was assassinated. She was killed, and the by the Nozira ninja, who were hired by the shogun, who at the time was a prominent daimyo, and his capital is on the east coast of Adria, or near the east coast, in eastern Adria.
I think we want to go toward the Shogun stronghold. Is that where everyone thinks we need to go?
Yep.
Do it.
I think I think we should go there, and I think we should try, if we can, try to investigate the ninja clan, just because I feel like if we can find.
So there are
like,
three
any
ninja clans.
Ye-
There's three
yeah,
ninja
well, then
clans.
Yeah, the Nuzero is the one we're looking for,
All right.
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So yeah, so like try to find the Nuzero clan, because like if the intel says that the Shogun bribed the ninjas to do that, then maybe we could find some evidence of that somewhere, and then like it would help discredit the Shogun. He seems like a pretty powerful guy, so but if we can delegitimize him, it might make it our cause a little stronger. I'm proof.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So just throwing it out there, but if we wanted to like launch full-scale political intrigue, we could also move up on our priority list, moving the Avatar to Hang Mai, which is already on our list of things to do. It would just take longer.
Yeah, maybe we'll see what we can find out when we get there. Maybe diverting to that task might prove advantageous in the long run.
That's good.
So
For
you're
now, just hold the Shogun.
So what are you guys doing?
Heading east to try to find the palace, and I guess
What
And then-
palace?
the Shogun's palace, the Shirahai.
Okay. So just due east.
Yeah.
All right.
I think so.
How fast is the slowest member of the party?
Oh, let's say that Varen prepared a couple of occurrences for the trip. Let's see. many mounts we have? Somebody want to count that for me while I'm working on Farron's spells?
The highest level is 16. Yeah.
I think it's
Go ahead.
I think it's 13 mounts plus 3 other creatures, pack
Okay.
animals, and
So 16 altogether. And what's in Failing Endurance at a level 4?
Yeah, I count 16.
Oh.
Spell is that?
Before you cast it, let me change on Failing Endurance. The level of the caster is what level?
Asher's can cast up to 9.
What level is the caster? I'm sorry.
So Varen is a level 11, but I think I read that Asher's can only cast up to level 9 priest spells. Oh no, Varen's level 12, sorry. Unless I'm wrong about that, maybe I've been fucking myself over for no reason.
Does that change the level of the caster?
Because he would only be a level 9 caster. Let's see.
You're talking about Varen?
Yeah.
Yeah, he casts priest spells as though he were 1 level lower, or something like.
Oh,
No,
okay.
wait, no, it's 1 level higher, isn't it?
Mm,
So what level is he?
oh. Here it is in his bio. This is where I read it. All Asherahs cast priest spells as 9th level casters. Full benefits gained from their remarkable wisdom scores.
Okay. So he casts as 9th
Ninth
level,
always. Yep.
but he's still, let's see. Yeah, he's got really high wisdom, so he can go up to 7th level spells. He just casts them as though he were 9th level.
Okay.
So he gets the full amount of, spell slots that a 12th level priest gets.
Okay, well, I'll probably need to look over that
Which
Mm.
is,
right now.
yeah, he's got up to 5th level spells. It says he's got 2 5th level spells.
Yeah.
He's 12th level.
Yeah, I probably don't have enough spell slots on him then.
12th level priest has 2 6th level spell slots, 2
Cool.
5th level, 3 4th level, 5 3rd, 5 2nd, 6 1st, and you get extra ones from having super high wisdom. So he gets an extra 1st, 6th, 4th, 5th, 3rd, 5th, 2nd, 4th, 1st, and 3rd. So 2 extra 6th level, 3 extra 5th level, 2 extra 1st, 2 extra 3rd, and 2 extra 4th. Oh wait, no, I read that wrong.
Okay.
1 1st, 1 3rd, 1 2nd, 1 4th. So 2. Oh wait, no, there's more. That's just the ones in blue. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. 3 extra 1st level spells. 1, 2, 3 extra second level spells. 1, 2, 3 extra third level spells. 2 extra fourth level spells. And an extra fifth level spell. Yeah.
Put up more spell slots than I thought he did.
Yeah. He just cast them as though he was level 9, though.
Awesome. I have been doing that.
And so his unfailing endurance would work on, what, like 9 people?
Yeah, so he'll cast 2 of them. Put that on his sheet. Let's see.
Duration is 1 day per level. Area of effect is 1 creature per level. So for 9 days and on
He won't need to cast
18
again for-
creatures. And alright, so now who's the slowest creature in the party? Or what is the speed of the slowest creature in the party?
Unless we hit a windy day when our hill can't fly, that's gonna be 30.
Okay. Oh no.
Windy day?
So elephants have trouble going through the hills,
Okay.
and that is your next terrain. They have to roll every day to see if they die, and I think it's paralyzation.
Feel like the first day when we're like, oh, Chaucer's having trouble, like we would just come up with a different plan.
Alright, I'll put you back in the landing page. Alright, so the Minotaur
so-
moves at 12 if he's on foot.
And Baron has enough slots in Unfailing Endurance to cover Gargamon, so we'll just call it 24.
Pow. And then that leaves Dante without a mount, but you save that horse.
Also, Asher's without a mount, but I saved the horse, so we do need one more horse.
I mean, should Dante just buy a horse? Would that be the problem solved?
No, she's got a horse for you.
All right.
Well, no, I don't think I do. Chest out, now Asher will need to ride.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we do need to buy a horse.
Yeah, well, yeah, Dante buy a horse.
Alright, do you want to buy a male or a female?
A male.
And then, is it like a war horse, riding horse?
The biggest horse he can get hold of.
Heavy war horse. Yeah, heavy war
Yeah.
horse.
He's overcompensating. That's what, 400.
All right, so you
Preferably
buy
black.
a stallion. And then, do you buy it barding or anything like that?
No.
Okay. And what do you name him?
Black Lightning.
What color is the horse?
Said black. Okay. Black lightning. Dante. Save changes. Slightly less healthy than your average.
What, Dante the horse?
The horse.
Or both?
Still fewer than 18 creatures that need unveiling endurance, so we still should be fine. Lena will be at 24 instead of 30.
What are those huge horses called?
Destroyers?
Say again.
Destroyers? Shire horses?
Clydesdales.
Clydesdale, that's it. Most of them are chestnut. It's hard to find a black Clydesdale. That would be pretty rare. Oh, here's one. Black Clydesdale. Alright, save changes. There you go.
Great.
And or the Superior Star. Some Black Lightning. All right, so now yeah, it would be Gargamond is the slowest. So 24. 24 movement. Okay, Temperate Wilderness. Hills. I believe it's still summer.
Guessed, yeah.
Alright, so today there are strong winds with precipitation.
It's gonna slow us down to a 6.
Okay, slow you down to a 6. Traveling through high hills, steep hills. This macro really shouldn't be taking this long. Alright, so at movement rate 6, you're able to get 3 miles into the hills today. There we go. And yeah, I need to fix the settings on this page. There's something really lagging. It's a relatively small page. Yeah, it's just dynamic lighting is on. That's it. It's weird. Should be super fast. There's no walls or anything. It's just completely open. So you're off into the hills. And go ahead and set up your... Oh. Actually, I need to remove this trail. There's no...
Is he still looking for a hill giant?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So I got that recipe.
Now my altar's ready for it. So
Alright, so you found
Hill giant.
a little stream that you can use to water your horses and perhaps build a campsite in between these several hilltops. And also there's a pond to the south you could use as for fishing. Get some food, some fresh food.
You guys are tired of mana?
So go ahead and set up your camp for first watch. And for some reason, there's no music in the hills. What? Okay, I'm gonna have to shut off animated tokens or something. There's something weird going on. There we go.
Our hill is nesting in this tree.
Alright, let's edit our daily routine to reflect the guard shifts. And the naps. Man, I'm getting a lot of lag right now. Even with animated tokens turned off. Like my music is skipping and everything. It's weird.
Are you able to nap any more people now that it got Gargamond?
Yeah, let me take Cotterbill out of this nap. Gone. I'll change it to. I've already got edit mode open. I'll change it to Argamond.
Thank you.
And while you're in there, you can remove Fenmar.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Missing any? Spelled wrong. Right, there's 6 people in the first nap, which is the one that Tenzi is leading, or Ashri, I forget. Is 6 our maximum on that nap?
I don't think so. Is it
Oh,
one per
yeah.
level?
I think it's 1
I
per
need
level.
to change the rules for nap. See, find nap.
Yeah, then I could do 12.
Excellent. So let's also put. I don't think Bob put Bombosa. No, I did. Bombosa's in the first one. Oh, he's not. He's.
Boss is on the first watch.
Yeah. All right. So I'll take him off. That. No, he just won't. We'll do it when he's not on nap. I'll put him on the first nap.
Bosa could sleep.
It's true.
Yeah,
Just have all these open nap spots. Shame not to use them.
well, but we need someone awake while we're napping.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
so Bombosa could sleep on the other 2 shifts.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just have Bombosa.
Okay. So current level cap for nap is now level 30. And then go ahead and roll the nap spell for the caster.
Dante's not in any of these. Dante, do you want to be on the first nap?
Dante's got other sort of important things to do, so he's not really sure whether he should be.
Okay.
If you really need him to do something, he will do.
Asher says, well, no, it's obviously up to you. I won't tell you when to go to bed. However, now that you are a powerful spellcaster, and priest of Isis, it would give you more time to pray and study, which appears to be what these other casting types do. I don't understand all of the ins and outs of it, but they seem to like it. Up to you, though.
Okay. I'll maybe I can help him out. So yeah, I'll join. The
I'll
first
put Dante on the first nap.
Okay, and then just hit save when you finish.
Yeah, I'm out of it now.
Okay. All right. So anyone who's uh, asleep at. Let's see. So this is 10 p.m. That's on the first guard shift after everyone is awake from both naps. So anyone who is asleep after that, go ahead and put them in their tent or whatever. And
I said we did the first nap.
both naps are done.
Oh, okay.
Campfire here. Everyone's laying around their little fire.
Okay.
Everyone alive and back together.
Okay. Don't worry about that. There's no surprise. All right. So everyone who is awake, here's this. And it's now nighttime. So I'll turn daylight mode off.
Give Jimmer's necklace.
Alright, so I think this is Brine Druid's site. You can see at the edge of Brine Druid's site. These creatures.
Wolf's coming.
And Brine Druid can see that they're no ordinary wolf.
Strange wolf's coming.
They're roughly
Strange.
twice the size of a normal wolf. A normal wolf is a small creature. These ones are medium.
He looks over his shoulder over at the dire wolf and says, "Kind of like that one."
They seem to be speaking a primitive language to each other.
Also, they talk, so not like that one.
And they are all black wolves, and their eyes are glowing red.
Druid speaks animal language, right?
Yeah, I think he speaks to animals at will or something like that.
Okay, so he'll try to understand what they're saying.
Okay. And initiative phase. Alright, and then is anyone in need of multiple attacks?
Yes, please. Anatar, Karen Glor, and Varen. That's a lot of wounds. Actually, you know what? I forgot. You know what? I don't need them for Anatar and Karen Glor. I forgot they've got all their spells back because we've been traveling for a day, so I've got their plans.
I'll need one for Musashi.
Okay, does anyone still need multiple attacks? Alright, is anyone still rolling initiative? Okay, here we go. Time now is 10 p.m. p.m. August 10, 11, AE 5. The weather is strong winds with precipitation, so it is raining right now.
roll for Jim. Shit. Okay, if I roll for Jim now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see. There he is. Done.
All right. Let's see. So currently, Dante should only have one wizard slot available. And then a whole bunch of priest slots.
Oh, I cast those Nichols a continual light. God damn it.
So Dante has 3 priest slots available, level 1. And 1 wizard.
Yeah.
And as a wizard, I don't think he has protection from evil.
No,
So
he's
what-
got that unbarred.
Say again?
He's got that as barred. He's
Yeah.
one of his barred spells, but not as a magic user.
Alright, so what's his wizard spell that he has memorized?
Well, he's not going to be using it anyway. He's in armor and he's got no offensive spells really.
Okay, and then what are his priest spells?
Sanctuary, Cure Light Wounds,
He has
and
1 more.
and Command.
Alright. And then just for the sake of having it written down, what's the wizard spell that he memorized before he put his armor?
Unseen Servant.
Unseen Servant, that's level 1?
Yeah.
Tracks for Dante.
I was gonna say.
Somebody's got to carry his cocktails over to.
Okay. gym needs to be... I just hit the order. Alright, is anyone still rolling? Alright, here we go. First up is Brian Druid.
Right, so sees him at the edge of his vision. I'm trying to see him myself. Let's difficulty seeing them. They're kind of in this direct. Oh, sorry. This direction. Oh no, I see them now. Sorry, got it. They're over here. Okay, so he will turn.
There we go.
I said he'll
Okay,
burn.
so they're actually closer than that because I forgot to switch his sight to nocturnal.
He's gonna get as many of them as he can with his fire breath.
Yeah. So they should just barely be within that necklace's light. Let me check real quick. Okay, they need to back up actually. Right about there. And right about there. Let me check. Yeah, right about there.
Alright, I'll delete that while you did that.
Say again?
I accidentally put the breath. I put the breath fire on it. Messed up all of the. Like it messed up the lighting. Of course, it creates a lot of light. So let me know when you're ready to drop that. For me to drop that breath of fire.
Oh, did dynamic lighting shut off?
So when I put the breath of fire token on there, so that I could line it up, it lit everything up because it has light on the token.
Oh.
Breath. Ready? I
Yeah,
can drop it.
yeah, go ahead and drop it.
Okay, and then turn it around. He'll back up a little bit before he uses it. Wants the cone there, and he'll back up far enough for it to. If you'll put the cone on the map layer, so I can move Brian Druid for a second.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So he takes cover in a bush and lets her rip with the flame breath. And he sets a couple bushes on fire.
Be that way sometimes. I made more bonfires.
Luckily, it's raining.
Miscellaneous tokens.
That's
True. That'll help.
We got the alchemy jug. We'll put it out later.
Light sources. So a little bit of a bonfire here. And here. I really want to turn
Start
him into
forest
token
fire.
inspector. Only you can start forest fire, yeah. Okay, and then we have... miscellaneous tokens. Weather, there it is. Okay, so you managed to get all 5 on the southern side of the stream. I'm gonna roll a group save. I just hit refresh. I'm gonna check my download speed. Huh. It's not very good right now. It's only in the 300s.
Might just be a bad internet day. I have those. Okay. I turn the rain on. Alright, there we go. M. Delete that breath weapon. O. LMO. 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 Okay. Now for that saving throw. Save. Breath weapon.
They count as warriors. Not multi-classed. Alright, they all fail. And they take 23 fire damage. So you have killed 5 of them with one breath
Cool.
weapon.
We missed you, buddy.
Alright. So I'm just currently killing them. My lag kind of went away, so that's nice.
Okay.
There's still just a tiny, tiny bit of lag. You know, I think after today I'm going to buy that token pack that has the really nice animated rain on it. Because I don't like this one. I mean, this one it does show raindrops, but it doesn't show like rain pooling up and like splashing and stuff when raindrops hit it. There's a really nice one on the marketplace that has that. I don't know how big you can stretch it. Okay. Dante.
He's just casting Sanctuary on himself and trying to hide as much as possible.
Okay, so
But
find
bro-
Sanctuary. Duration is 3 rounds. Oh, you cast it as a level 1 caster. That's right. You're level 1. Okay.
Yeah,
So
he's 3 rounds. Bro.
Dante's Sanctuary. Alright. So -3. And you get 100 points divided among your 2 classes.
Cool. Thank you.
Gargamond.
So Gargamon, seeing these kind of animal-looking creatures, he's going to attempt to hold his fist out and use the magic of his Ring of Mammal Control to command them to go home.
Okay.
Neat.
Okay. Nothing happens. Roll intelligence for Gargamond. He doesn't know why. He's just like, oh, this damn thing doesn't work.
It works on animals.
Yeah. Alright. This warg runs through the the water towards Gargamond. And, oh, go ahead and put Gargamond's dexterity back to what it was.
Oh,
Along with the other characters.
right.
And adjust his armor class back to what it should be. If you could, please. And just let me know when you're done.
Yeah, his armor class is the same. So,
Okay.
just got his dex back in.
Alright, so the warg runs up to him.
Yeah, he didn't roll high enough.
And tries to bite him. And you can see the stream is kind of shallow. It's just like maybe 3 or 4 inches. And the dog or the wolf warg kind of splashes water on his way up to him. So it's front shieldless. 4 versus AC 1 is a miss. Varen, who now has high mastery.
Yeah. Okay, so he will come over to Gargamel. Okay, yeah, so he'll come over this one next to Gargamond. Avoid this flaming bush. Or yeah, he'll take it from the front. Around. And yeah, so he's gonna do his first high master attack against an enemy.
Uh-oh. I think I need to give you access to high mastery.
Well, I think, didn't it need 2 hashtags? Wasn't that a thing?
Oh, yeah.
Looking out.
Um... Okay, attributes and abilities. And shift hashtag. Okay, so go ahead and deselect this token, reselect it, and
That works.
hit that high mastery again. Alright, this is front shieldless. -7 versus AC 6 is a hit. They are medium creatures, so you cause 11 damage, and it survives the blow.
Okay, what's his health bar look like?
Oh, I do need to change that. Okay, yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, we'll go shield. Alright, so regular attack. Shield.
Okay, AC shieldless, -12 versus AC 6. Oh. 16. You rolled attack. Oh, that's right, it's shield. Okay, derp. Alright, yeah, you cause another 9 damage, and go ahead and describe how you slay it.
He boops the Snoop, with his shield, and it like crunches.
Yeah. Alright. Anything else for Varen?
Just gonna hold his claw attacks until something else gets closer.
Alright. Tenzi.
Tenzi casts Crown of Cold on himself.
Alright. Tenzi. You know what? I should just find Crown of Cold. Copy it. And 10 rounds. All right. Shandrak.
He's going to take a 5-foot step next to Jim and then launch a fireball at the northern group of wargs.
All right. Spell AoEs, Wizard, 3, Fireball. Go ahead and slide it wherever you want it. Ooh, above average damage. 41 fire damage. That's 6 above average. And it looks like you
Nice
get...
having all our spells again.
Yeah. Looks like you get those 4. I'm gonna roll a... Actually, no matter what, they die. Because your fireball did so much damn damage. Alright.
Nice.
And that is the end of combat. And we're back in Temperate Hills music here. And you get XP for 10 wargs. Alright, 10 wargs. Wargs are worth 120 XP each. Four player characters. How many NPCs do we have right now? Asher has what? How many that earn XP? 6. And then how many for Tinsy?
2.
Okay, so that's 8. And then how many for Shandrak? Is it 3 for Shandrak?
Yes, 3.
Alright, so 11 total. And then how many of those are warriors and bards, Asher?
4. 1 second, let me count.
So Brian Druid is a warrior and Anatar is a warrior.
Baron, Anatar, Karen Glory. Yeah, 4.
Okay, and then Tenzi, how many warriors?
2.
4,
And
6,
2
and
from
then
me.
4, 6, 8, and then Dante is a bard, so 9.
Not anymore.
Not any boys, aren't they?
Oh yeah, not anymore. Yeah, that's right. So 8. Number of hit dice per creature is 3. Warriors and bards is 8, not 9. Alright. Got some dead wargs on the map. Most of them are obliterated to a crisp.
Went home, Gargabon says.
Barbecue. Um. Okay. That's about it. And shoot. All right. Oh, that is the end of the session. All right. So, did Dante get to level 2 in his new classes?
No, not even close.
Really? Even after all those role-playing bonuses and stuff?
Yeah, about halfway.
Wow. Okay. And I just need to check something real quick on Dante's sheet. Priest 2 1500 and Wizard 2
5, I think.
2500. $2,500 and $1,500. Wow, yeah. About halfway to Priest 2. And like a third of the way to Mage 2.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Alright. Did anyone else gain a level?
Nope. Overestimated how close Ryer was. He's still pretty close, but a few thousand away.
Yeah. Usually wilderness travel is pretty easy and kind of low XP. And there's obviously going to be way less encounters too as you travel. So it'll be kind of like skipping days. So we'll get back into traveling next session. Is everyone coming in next weekend?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Chat archive. So I set normal time next week. Show one page. And date today is the 10th, right?
Game, yes.
Yeah, 10 p.m. August 10th. Alright, find August 10. Alright. Any questions, concerns, comments for me?
I have one on Zalman's sheet. It didn't have his maximum age. And he aged not through the portal. So right now I just have it at -2, just to remember to subtract 2 when we calculate it.
Yeah. That's weird. Okay. Character creation. Height, weight, age. Male Azamar. Male. Azamar male. Okay, 150. So then that becomes 148.
Thanks.
All right. Any other questions, comments, concerns?
So now that Ryer has Bardic Read Magic, he's able to like learn and buy spells with that.
Yeah, he can cast the spell to read magic as a wizard, and I think they start using the wizard learn spells ability from intelligence. See, browse spells and magic, other spellcasters, bards, and optional limitations. No. Optional abilities. No. Find, read, magic. Okay. If the bard is able to make sense of the wizard spell or use read magic to read it, he may then attempt to learn the spell and add it to his repertoire by translating a spell into bardic spell notes. In fact, first level of the bard only has 40% chance to comprehend wizard spell is written. Bard chooses a spell in wizard spell book. 40% chance to... Okay, so... At first level, the bard only has a 40% chance to comprehend the wizard spell as it is written. This chance increases by 5% per level to a maximum of 85% at 10th level, which should be on the bardic abilities. So when you get read magic, it cancels that roll altogether. And you don't have to use that roll, but you still have to roll to learn normally as the bard, which takes...
As a wizard, right?
No.
His intelligence? No?
Bards add... Bard spellbook, same thing was your spellbook, bard. Okay, so if the bard is able to make sense of the wizard spell or use read magic to read it, he may then attempt to learn the spell and add it to his repertoire by translating the spell into bardic spell notes. So if you have copy, you can skip that part. So what he wants to learn next is copy, because it just completely...
So I still need to Bardic notate copy.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's 2 dice rolls, one to understand, to comprehend a wizard spell, and then another one to change it to bardic notation. And read magic does it like overrides the first die roll, and copy would override the second. And then let's see, translating a spell from wizard notation to bardic notation requires 1 week and 100 GP materials. When the translation is complete, the bard attempts a learn spells check. If you can add the spell to a spell book, that's like a wizard. Yes. So yeah, you use the wizard thing once it's in bardic notation. If the check fails, he can always wait until he gains a level before examining his notes again. So copy I'll allow to, rather than spending a week and 100 GP materials, you can cast copy.
Okay.
So once he learns that, then he would roll as a wizard, which he's actually supposed to, anyways. It's not. There's no. Those chances. Yeah, there's no read languages thing in here. It's weird. Could have sworn there was read languages. I could have sworn there was read languages somewhere in this process.
So I'm sorry. Is Ryer able to cast copy, or do I need to do a week of downtime so he can do that?
He doesn't have copy.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, unless you already have it in your book.
Well, in Shadrach's book, yeah.
That's a different character, dude.
Yeah. That's yeah. I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, he can give it to Ryer for free, so Ryer doesn't have to pay the 1,000 GP. But he still has to spend 1 week and 100 GP to learn it, or switch it to bardic notation. Then he can roll to learn it.
Ryer might request to teleport back, and so we can work on that.
Oh, during the travel time?
Yeah.
I don't see why not. Let's see. Learn. Bards and customized characters may not specialize in the School of Magic. Bards do not gain the ability to cast spells until they reach 2nd level, at which point they begin with a spellbook of 1d4 randomly determined spells. Note that bards are not guaranteed spells of the School of Universal Magic, as wizards are. Their lack of formal training means that these spells are as familiar to them as spells of the other schools. Huh. I could have sworn it said somewhere that bards have to roll their read languages percentage score to learn a spell. Translation is complete. The bard attempts a learn spells check. No, it's like a wizard. Weird. What was their read languages score for? That might be the one in the player's handbook.
The general thief skill.
Classes, class descriptions, rogue. Bard. Find, learn, spell. Okay. All bards are proficient singers, chanters, or vocalists, and can play a musical instrument of the player's choice. Additional instruments can be learned if the optional proficiency rules are used. A bard can learn 2 instruments for every proficiency slot spent. So they don't get free slots for instruments. Bard, by his nature, tends to learn many different skills. He's a jack of all trades. In no case can a bard choose to specialize in School of Magic. Beginning bards do not have a selection of spells. A 2nd level bard begins with 1 to 4 spells, chosen either randomly or by the DM. An intelligence check must still be made to see if the bard can learn a given spell. The bard is not guaranteed to know read magic. As this is not needed to read the writings in a spell book, the bard can add new spells to a spell book as he finds them, but he does not automatically gain additional spells as he advances in level. All spells beyond those he starts with must be found during the course of adventuring. Bard's casting level is equal to his current level. So the bard has a number of special powers. So in the player's handbook, it's an intelligence check to learn a spell, and in the updated player's option spells and magic. It's an actual learn spells check. So I have no idea what the where the comprehend languages thing came from.
Well, I rolled the template that you had.
Oh, for learn a spell?
For bards.
To learn a spell or for what?
Yeah.
There we go. So, Bard. Okay, that one's spell translation. That one's for translating to bardic notation. Not understanding a spell. So translating to bardic notation. Oh, okay. This shouldn't actually. So there's apparently no check to change it to bardic notation. It just takes 1 week and 100 GP materials. So I need to rename this comprehend wizard spell. So bard translation. Find translation. Alright, so bard. Comprehend spell. Okay, save gel. Copy, save changes. Bard. Bard abilities. Spell translation. Okay, so comprehend wizard spell. Save changes. Okay, so that macro for you is obsolete now because you have read magic.
Okay, yeah.
And there's no check. There's no check to translate. It's just 1 week and 100 GP of materials. Pretty good. 25. So there is a role for scroll use. And it's the same as comprehend a wizard spell. Scrolls and wizard spells. It's the same 25% at 4th level. Oh, no, it's not. It's not the same. Okay. So I have to add another ability. for scroll use. Okay. We got that settled. All right. Any other questions, comments, or concerns?
Do I look up prices on boats? Starting to think about getting a bigger boat.
Oh, okay. I think the bigger boat is the galleon, and
Think
it's
so, too.
50 grand.
All right, we're gonna need to be on the small boat for a little bit longer, guys.
Yeah. But it's a lot bigger. It has like, I want to say like 5 decks, something like that.
Decks.
There's like 2 decks on the aft castle alone, and then there's like 3 decks on the main part of the ship, so it's like 5 decks altogether. And I think the 4 deck is 2 as well. 2 decks.
What was a caravel? Like a 10,000 or something?
Yeah, 10,000, and it had
Potentially, I could sell it for like 5. And
a total of 3 decks, I think. Like 2.
So
Yeah.
potentially, I could sell it for like 5,000 or something.
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
Ten,
Any other?
10, oh,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say 10s. You'll chip in on the boat.
I'm
Yeah.
still a long way away.
I
Alright.
think
Like,
I think they're like twice as long as a caravel too, or maybe even more.
I'll let you know when I get closer, Tensi. Thank you.
It's a big goddamn ship, is what it is. Let's see. Spelljammer. Galleon. Images. Okay. Space Galleon. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So counting the main deck and below, there's 4 decks. And then you have the fore and aft deck, which is 5. And it's it is, where'd it go? Tonnage, hull points, crew, nobility class. The keel length.
So,
The keel length is
go
100
Assassin's
and
Creed Black Flag and steal a galleon.
the keel length is 130 feet. So that's 26 squares long instead of what your boat is, like 20 squares long, something like that. I don't remember how long your boat is. But and then the beam length is 30 feet, so it's like 6 squares wide.
Yeah, I'm saving for that. I think we're outgrowing my boat.
Yeah. I think it was the library that kind of... Oh, and all the mounts.
That's what it is, the library and the mounts. But I regret nothing.
Caravel.
A boat with a library is badass.
Let's see. Where's the caravel? Ship is a line. Whoa, this is different. That's not a caravel. 220 feet long, 70 feet wide. That should be a galleon. Let's call the ship of the line. Weird, I don't see the space caravel on here. Oh, here it is. It doesn't have dimensions though. 1, 2. Nope, no dimensions. Caravel. Well, it's a hell of a lot shorter than 130 feet, I know that. All right. Any other business?
Yeah, sorry, just one last question is, so now that Shandrak is proficient as a defensive martial artist, does he qualify for the AC bonus from Style D?
Yeah, you get the AC bonus. It counts as dexterity, so if you're surprised, it goes away.
Okay.
And then if there are extra attacks, you get those extra attacks in melee.
Yeah, so like if I backstab, I can get a block.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah. If it allows weapon and a block, then yeah. And then what else was there? Yeah, that's about it. The armor class
Cool,
counts as
sounds good.
dexterity armor class. All right.
Oh, cool.
Any other questions, comments, or concerns?
Making a goal before the next session because it's been a couple of adventures since we've fenced art objects, so I'm planning on between sessions making a list of all the art objects we have to fence and the total value of that. So if you guys could try to remind me when we're adventuring, whenever Ryer wants to go back to the ship or whatever, to with Tenoroth and sell those, then I can get you guys more money.
God, forgot about all that gold. That's a lot of gold waiting for us.
Yeah.
So I will get that done between sessions so that we don't spend game time on it, but please do not let me forget to go through the portal and do it.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'll put that in my brain.
Thank you.
All right. Any other questions, comments, or concerns? All right. For our viewers, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to donate to charity, we have the Wounded Warrior Project set up on the channel. The original goal was $5, but we have surpassed that. We're at 71 out of $5. It's my favorite charity because I was a service member for like nine years, so you know, I knew some people that kind of got blew up a little bit and needed to be on Wounded Warrior Project for a while, so that's my favorite charity. I'm thinking about maybe switching to like Children's Hospital or something like that eventually, but I want to give Wounded Warrior Project some more love before we do. And then if you'd like to help out the stream, if you're watching live on Twitch, if you scroll down, there's links to Patreon and PayPal. And then if you want to join our community on Discord, there's a link to our Discord. And if you'd like to apply to play the game, there's also a link to the application page for the Orb of Solynod Hex. Alright, thank you very much for watching, everybody, and hopefully we'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.